Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review over this Amber Eyes palette by Profusion, and it has 12 shades in it. These are warm colors, so I decided to do kind of a Thanksgiving eyeshadow look, and so I'm super excited. And this actually retails for $7, and I'm super surprised about that because it's drugstore, and even most drugstores palettes are way more expensive than this. Like they're at least $14. And so I'm just gonna do a review on this and show you kind of a Thanksgiving little eye look. So let's just get started. Okay, so to start this, I'm going to be using a concealer, and I'm also going to be doing a little bit of my eyebrows just to kind of sorry, I'm getting really sick, so my throat is all weird and my nose is all stuffy, so yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna be taking a spoolie and just running through my brow, and I'm only gonna do, actually I'll do two eyes this time because I've been just doing one eye and I feel like that's kind of boring, so I'll do two eyes. I'm gonna be taking the same brand of the eyeshadow palette, but this is a palette for your eyebrows, and I'm gonna be taking this shade, and this shade. I'm pretty sure I've already showed you guys this, so I'm just gonna kind of speed through and just kind of make them look a little bit nicer because I've already done them today. So, but I just had dinner and it was really good. So, and pretty sure I'm getting sick. It's because I never wear a winter coat, and that's probably really, really bad, but I never wear one. So, and it's already November and it's like 30 degrees already outside, so it's cool, I guess. So now are my brows. I'm gonna be kind of looking this way because my mirror is right in front of me. It's not like right here, it's right here. So if it looks like I'm kind of looking off a little bit, that's probably why. So I'm gonna be taking the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind. Pretty sure you guys have already seen this. I'm just gonna be getting a little bit on the brush like this and taking it under my brow and just kind of gliding it. And I know right now it doesn't look like full coverage at all, but I'm gonna twist this to make a little bit more come out. And you can use whatever you want to carve out your eyebrows. You can use, or to prep your eyes, you can use a eyeshadow primer, you can use whatever. And I feel like it's also the way you do your makeup. Like if you are, like some people do it with a good old, let me show you one. An eyeshadow primer. I have an eyeshadow primer, it's by The Balm, and it's called Put a Lid on It. And I've tried it, and I don't really like them. I mean, they're okay, but I feel like they're not as good as concealers. And it's just not really my thing. I feel like concealer carves your eyebrows out too. And I feel like it's just way easier, I feel like, because it's just way easier to do it that way. And so yeah. And you can get really precise with the concealer. And just to make it a little more coverage, I'm just gonna go over top of it like that. And that's what gives you that's what I use to get a lot of the coverage. It's just doing that. And I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just blend that in on my eyes because I don't want it to be harsh. And I'm not going to do my foundation or anything for this video. I will probably do it on Thanksgiving, but I'm not going to do it right now because it's kind of late. Pretty sure it's like 8 o'clock. I don't know what time it is, but it's like 8 o'clock-ish, so yeah. And anyways, I usually do my eyes first before anything whenever I do my makeup, so yeah. But now I'm going to be taking this Laura Geller powder, and it's in the shade Invisible, and it's just white. And I'm going to be taking this brush and just going over it. And this, I really like this powder because it was from Ulta, and it doesn't give flashback, so that's really, really nice. And I like to put a lot of powder on my eyes, and you'll see me do that. You'll see me do it with another one, just because it makes your eyeshadows blend out so nicely, and that's what I love. So now, sorry, I had to adjust myself. So now I'm going to start off with the palette, and I'm going to be taking this white shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that on my lid again, just to kind of make the base a little more. And I like to touch my eyelid just to make sure it feels really, really nice, and it does so far, so good. So I'm going to be taking the brush that it came with, and I won't be using this the whole time. I will change in between brushes, but I'm going to be taking this color. It's called Outgoing, and I'm just going to tap the excess off, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease. And I love taking a really light shade, especially like an orange shade or even like a light brown shade, and putting this into my crease because it just blends the colors together really, really well. And even if you're doing like a bright pink color, it still works because like all of the colors blend together so easily, and that's what I love. I feel like these are sort of pigmented. I mean, I can't really, there's a lot of other eyeshadow palettes that are way better, but like, I mean, it's okay. The brush is really, really soft though. It's very soft. So that's what I like about it. And I'm going to switch to another brush because I feel like that one wasn't really doing anything. And I'm going to take this color right here. It's called Fearless. And just tap the excess off. I always tap the excess off because it's just, I feel like it's just a thing to do that. Because I feel like it will get a lot of the powder and keep it like on the brush. And it'll just make your eyes look really dusty crusty. So yeah. And I like to keep my eye open a little bit if you see me doing this, because you can really get your crease and where your crease is at in the line, or in your eyeshadow. So now I'm going to be taking this color. It is called Outspoken, and it is like a more deep color, and I'm going to just be blending it with this and this one just to make it a little more blendable. And I like to blend it with the colors that have already been in the eye, especially if they're like transition colors, because it just makes them, I feel, blend a lot more easily. And so I just like to do that because it's a lot more efficient, I feel like. And I have to hold this kind of really close on the bristles because, like, close to the bristles, because they're not very pigmented, so you kind of have to blend a lot. And if you're like this, it kind of makes your hand tired. So if my hand starts to get tired, I will go like this, but that's only whenever I'm blending. If I'm first starting off with the color, I will take my finger back a little bit. Now I'm going to go with Armor and Outspoken again, and I'm just going to blend those together, tap off. And this is more of a pinkish color. I mean, it's not like that pink, but like it does have some pink in it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it kind of made the eye look a little bit more pink. So I'm just going to do that to this other side. And this side's looking a little bit weird. I don't know why. But I actually really, really like this palette. My grandma got it for me because we went Christmas shopping, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like a really cool palette. And they had like a girl standing there with like the makeup and stuff like that, and it just looked kind of cool. And I was like, I kind of want that, but I'm gonna take this color really quick. This brown color, I'm kind of scared, but anyways, and so I was like, please, 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 and she finally got it for me. And she got me other stuff for Christmas that I'm not supposed to know about, but and she got me them for Christmas from this palette, or from this collection. And there was like, I'm pretty sure there was like a highlight, a contour, a blush, and a bunch of eyeshadows in one of them. And it was like a whole big package, and I'm really excited to get it because it looked like a really good palette, and it just looks really nice. And that's with the brown on. I just put it like in my crease, so that way it looks a little bit more deeper. I'm gonna be taking these two colors again, Outspoken and Armor, and put those in again. I love Thanksgiving so much, and that's only because I love food. And so, yeah. But also, I'm going to be taking my blending brush again, and I'm just going to be taking this light color again and just be blending it into the top of my crease and then a little bit up, just to make sure that it's like so blended, because if you have really harsh lines, it's not going to be pretty for you. And I'll turn my head a little bit actually, because I'm looking this way towards the light. I actually think this palette is going well so far. I mean, I'm kind of having to blend a lot, but I mean, I think it's all right. And you do have to put a little bit of effort into it whenever you're blending, because it's just I don't know. I'm going to be taking a flat brush like this, and I'm going to be going in the corner, or in the crease, with this brown color again, just to deepen my crease up a lot. And I'm going to be blending this out, so if it looks a little crazy, it does right now. I don't know if it looks crazy on camera, but I'm going to just be blending this out a little bit. And I'm going to be taking a kind of flatter brush just to kind of get into my crease a little bit. And just to get in there. And I'm actually loving this so far. I actually really like it. And I'm going to be taking that blending brush again and be taking these three. And I'm not going to tap off the excess because I want a lot of product right now. And I'm just going to be putting this on. I actually really like this. It's going well so far. And I feel like it looks different in the camera. I mean, it's more dark in my opinion in real life, but on the camera I have lights and everything, so it's looking a little funky. So the colors in this palette are really good, but you have to, what I like to do is I like to take like water and just spray it on there too, because it just makes the eye pop a little more. And let me find my brush for what I was gonna do. Okay, so I have this little e.l.f. brush, and it's for concealer, but I like to use it for the packing. So I'm just gonna take this water sprayer thing, and I'm gonna be taking this color right here that's called Excited and Chatty, and I'm gonna be taking those together and just be putting those on my lid. Like, I really like this. It's not as pigmented as some of them, but it's pretty pigmented. Like, for a glitter, because a lot of glitters aren't very pigmented, especially like drugstore ones. I don't know why, they just aren't that pigmented. And I like this brush because it has a point at the end. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll show you. It has like a point right there, so it can give you like a cut crease effect, and that's what I love with glitters, when people like pretend like they have a cut crease but they actually don't, because it's a lot work. It's like a lot more work than you actually think it is. So I'm going to be taking it all the way to the end of my eye, and I'm going to be blending it out with the Armor and Fearless, and I'm just going to be taking that like right here on my eyelid and just be blending that in, because I don't want a super cut crease feel to it. I just want it to be like very natural and pretty. So and I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit more, just to make it a little more blended. And I'm also going to be taking a little more of that black and just be going right over the that cut where the glitter is, to make it kind of look like there's a line there. And I am going to be very precise with this because I'm not going to blend this out. I'm not going to blend it out. I'm just going to keep it like this, because there's a lot of people who like do a line on top of their cut crease thing, and I really, really like that. So I'm just gonna go to my outer corner, and whenever I get to my outer corner, I will blend that out. But for the front part, I'm not gonna blend that out at all. And it looks okay so far. And so now with my brush from the palette, I'm going to blend it out on the outside. I'm just gonna kind of blend it in. And yeah. So now I'm going to be taking an eyeliner, and I'm gonna have to get up close, so you probably won't be able to see this, but I'm gonna be taking the Sephora Color Wink eyeliner, and I'm just gonna be going under my eyelashes. I don't know if you can see this, but like this. So it looks like my lash line is really dark. And I don't like to do it a lot, because if I do it a lot, it kind of does hurt my eyes. I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I love this mascara, and it's just so, so nice. And I'm just going to be coating my lashes. I broke my eyelash curler, and so I don't have one, and I really want one for Christmas, and I'm like begging my mom to get me one because I broke mine. So yeah. And I'm going to show you the lip that I'm going to pair it with on Thanksgiving. It's going to be this color lip, and this is from Revlon. And I just got a cheap one because I use this for Thanksgiving, or Halloween, oh my gosh. I use this for Halloween, so I'm just going to I'm going to not put it on, but like this is what I'm going to use, and I think it'll match really, really well with this, and especially because it has the dark brown. So that's what the eye look looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely go check out this palette because it's super, super good. It smells really weird though. It smells like, I don't know, but it smells kind of weird. But and they have instructions on the back in case, and like just kind of cool things on the back to just like help you, because this is kind of a beginner's palette, because it's kind of drugstore. So go check this palette out. So guys, I hope you really, really enjoyed this video. Go check this $7 palette out. It has 12 shades, and it's amazing, and the glitters and the matte shades are really, really pretty and nice. I would recommend this to someone who's first starting their makeup, and maybe like a Morphe palette or something to somebody who's like in the middle. But this is a super cheap palette, and it's affordable. So yeah, I would just totally recommend this. But that's all. Please like and subscribe. Bye guys.